Alright, in this video we're going to see that if you have the graph of a function, it's very easy to tell whether or not it's going to have an inverse. And the way to tell is called the horizontal line test. And don't confuse this with the vertical line test. So the vertical line test tells you whether or not a graph is a function. Oops, I've already written line test there, so I just need horizontal and vertical. So a graph is a function if it passes the vertical line test, which means that every vertical line intersects the graph in at most one place. The horizontal line test tells you whether or not the function has an inverse. And that's if the horizontal line test says that if every horizontal line intersects the graph of the function in at most one place, then the function is invertible, or one-to-one. And sometimes we write that as one-to-one, 1-1. And so we're supposed to, in example 3, figure out if each one of these functions is a function and whether or not it's invertible or not, or one-to-one. So first off, if you look at this first graph, it is a function because every vertical line that you draw here intersects it in exactly one place. So this is a function. It passes the vertical line test. But then you can also see using the horizontal line test that this is not one-to-one, because you can draw a horizontal line that intersects the graph in more than one place. And so it's not going to have an inverse, or at least it's not going to have an inverse on the part of the domain that we're looking at right now. Okay, now in part 2, this is both a function and it's one-to-one, because you can check that every horizontal line that you draw intersects this graph in exactly one place. So it is a function and it's one-to-one, so it has an inverse. Take a look at 3 and 4 and try and do them on your own before you play the rest of this video. Okay, so if you pause this and try this, you should check your work. You should get that this is a function because it passes the vertical line test. Every vertical line I draw here intersects the graph in exactly one place. And it is not one-to-one because there are horizontal lines that you can draw that intersect this graph in 2 places or even 3 places. So this, you might even say, is like 3-to-1 because there are 3 x values that correspond to 1 y value. Alright, and then the last one is also a function and it's one-to-one because it passes the horizontal line test and the vertical line test. So every vertical line I draw here either intersects the graph in no places or in one place. So every x corresponds to 1 y, and every horizontal line I draw intersects the graph in at most one place. So every vertical line corresponds to 1 x.